Hi guys, Sportsia News Briefs. Brazilian teen sensation Endrick to join Real Madrid in 2024. Bayern Munich targets Sevilla's Bono. Benzema upset with Deschamps, no plans to travel for the final. FIFA World Cup Final, it's official as Messi vs Mbappe battle to decide who are kings of football. Stephen Curry injured as Golden State Warriors lose again. Australia v South Africa, World Test Championship race adds to crucial three-match series. Now the news in detail. Brazilian teen sensation Endrick to join Real Madrid in 2024. Brazilian giants Palmeiras have confirmed the sale of teenager Endrick to Real Madrid. Endrick has been one of the most highly rated young players in the world over the past 18 months, with the likes of Liverpool, Juventus and Barcelona all linked with his signature. However, now it's been confirmed that Endrick will join Los Blancos in July 2024, once he turns 18. Real Madrid are believed to have paid €60 million for the striker, who has only scored 3 senior goals in his career so far. Bayern Munich targets Sevilla's Bono. Bayern Munich are still looking for Manuel Neuer's replacement. According to TZ, after Keylor Navas, Nubel and Livakovic, the Bavarian club have now turned their attention to Sevilla's Yassine Bounou, who would have to pay the €50 million clause to leave the club. It goes on and on. Since it became known that Manuel Neuer was injured while skiing on holiday, Bayern Munich's list of possible replacements for the German international has been growing every day. According to the newspaper TZ, the Bavarians are considering the possibility of signing Sevilla goalkeeper Yassine Bounou, who has had a great World Cup with his national team, Morocco. However, his departure would cost €50 million, the price of his termination clause. Benzema upset with Deschamps, no plans to travel for the final. Although Karim Benzema may be in the final against Argentina if Didier Deschamps deems it appropriate, the striker is not planning to travel to Qatar. According to Relay, he was not happy with Didier Deschamps' statements about his presence in the final match and the lack of interest that, in his opinion, the French Football Federation (FFF) has shown in his presence. Although Karim Benzema may be in the final against Argentina if Didier Deschamps deems it appropriate, the striker is not planning to travel to Qatar. According to Relay, he was not happy with Didier Deschamps' statements about his presence in the final match and the lack of interest that, in his opinion, the French Football Federation (FFF) has shown in his presence. FIFA World Cup Final, it's official as Messi vs Mbappe battle to decide who are kings of football. The stage is set for the new world champions to be crowned as Argentina and France lock horns in the final of the 2022 FIFA World Cup on Sunday, December 18, with Lionel Messi vs Kylian Mbappe battle to be the center of attraction. Lionel Messi will have a day with destiny on Sunday, December 18, as Argentina will take on France in the showdown final to decide who is the king of football at the present time. The final content will reignite a brief rivalry between two club mates, Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe, who will go head-to-head in the crunch battle. So with the Messi vs Mbappe battle to serve the treat on Sunday, it now remains to be seen who the real deal is. As things stand, not only are Messi and Mbappe locked in for the Golden Boot battle race for most goals, but are swift contenders to win the Golden Ball as well. They have been putting in shifts for their country and are one of the reasons why they will contest the final on Sunday. Mbappe has been brilliant in the tournament, having scored 5 goals, same as many as his clubmate at Paris Saint-Germain Messi. However, it is the assist that keeps Messi ahead of the Frenchman, as he has so far scalped 3 assists from his 6 matches. More importantly, it will be history on the cards for Messi no matter what happens on Sunday. He will surpass Lothar Matthäus's record for most FIFA World Cup appearances with 26, while another fine display will see his legacy get forged as the greatest of all time. Stephen Curry injured as Golden State Warriors lose again. Stephen Curry suffered a shoulder injury as NBA champions the Golden State Warriors' indifferent season continued with a 125-119 defeat away to the Indiana Pacers. Curry had a game-high 38 points when he was hurt attempting a steal in the third quarter. Curry will have a scan on the injury on Thursday, said coach Steve Kerr. Maybe it's going to get tougher if Steph is out for a little while, added Kerr after a 15th defeat in 29 games. The Warriors, who are seeking a 5th title in 9 seasons, lie 10th in the Eastern Conference. My message to the group was it's about competing, it's about weathering the storm, Kerr added. This has been a tough start to the season. We're in a tough stretch. The Warriors were trailing 93-80 when Curry, who has averaged 30 points this season, departed the court. A pair of Dante DiVincenzo three-pointers pulled them back to within 122-119 with a little over a minute to play. But ultimately the Pacers, for whom Tyrese Haliburton top-scored with 29 points, held on. Elsewhere, two-time reigning NBA Most Valuable Player Nikola Jokic scored 43 points to lead the Denver Nuggets to a 141-128 win over the Washington Wizards. Paul George managed a triple-double of 17 points, 11 rebounds and 11 assists to help the Los Angeles Clippers to a 99-88 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Australia v South Africa, World Test Championship race adds to crucial 3-match series. More than 4 years have passed since Australia were caught tampering with the ball during a test match against South Africa. Over the next 4 weeks, the two sides meet in red ball cricket for the first time since that tumultuous series in 2018. With a place in the World Test Championship WTC final to play for, it promises to be another fiercely contested encounter. Australia currently top the WTC table with South Africa in second. The hosts go into the first test at the Gabba in Brisbane, which begins on Saturday, knowing a 3-0 series sweep would book their place at the Kia Oval in June. For the Proteas, it is not quite so straightforward, but a successful tour would significantly boost their chances. The hosts have just dismantled West Indies over 2 tests and should be able to call on captain Pat Cummins again after his recent quadriceps injury. Fellow fast bowler Josh Hazlewood has been ruled out with a side strain, though, with head coach Andrew McDonald confirming that Scott Boland will join Cummins and Mitchell Starc as the frontline seamers. Marnus Labuschagne made scores of 204, 104 and 163 against the Windies, and Steve Smith returned to form with an unbeaten 200 in Perth, though he has not hit 100 against South Africa since his first test against them in 2014. Like Smith, David Warner received a 1-year ban for his part in Sandpapergate in Cape Town, and the issue has come up again recently, with the Australia opener withdrawing his appeal against a lifetime leadership ban also handed to him following the incident. The 36-year-old will hope the focus is on the cricket itself during this series, particularly in the Boxing Day Test, which starts on the 26th of December in Melbourne, when he is set to win his 100th Test cap. Meanwhile, South Africa have not played a test since their 2-1 series defeat by England in the summer, but a seam attack of Kagiso Rabada, Anrich Nortje, Lungi Ngidi and Marco Jansen should enjoy the pace and bounce of Australian wickets. Rabada and Ngidi took 7 wickets between them in a warm-up game against a Cricket Australia 11 in Brisbane. Captain Dean Elgar scored a first-innings century and Rassie van der Dussen made 95 in the second innings. South Africa have won the past 3 test series in Australia, triumphing in 2008-09, 2012-13 and 2016-17. Their last defeat came in 2005-06. After tests in Brisbane and at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the series will conclude at the Sydney Cricket Ground from the 4th of January. For more sports updates, please keep watching our YouTube channel Sportsia or visit our Twitter handle.